Hey guys, it's Jeff from Hobby Revolution. We just received the new Blade 200 QX brushless quadcopter. I'm going to do a quick setup on the radio on my DX9 with it, and then I'll get it bound and we'll get some flight videos in. So I'm just going to use the setup sheet that comes with the quadcopter. It has basically every radio covered. I'm just going to be using the base DX9 Setup here. See how it works. I may end up tweaking it and changing something later on. I'll zoom in so you can see the screen. I've already gone and named the model 200QX, put it in acro mode. So the first step to do is reverse auxiliary 1. So we're going to Servo Setup, change from travel to reverse, scroll to aux 1 and click. Okay, while I'm on this screen, I'm going to do the throttle cut since it's right here. So you go throttle cut, click on inhibit, switch H is what they're saying, which is your standard throttle cut position. Leave the rest of the settings the same. Might as well do dual rate and expo while we're here. I like to assign everything to switch F. I find it easier to have all, especially quadcopters, everything all on one. The setup sheet here is calling for no exponential and 100% and 70% for your high and low rates. Since this is a DX9, I'm going to go and set 3 rates on it, and since I'll be flying it inside a little bit, I'm going to put 20% exponential on it on my low rate until I know what it's going to do. I'll drop the dual rate down to 60. Move the switch up, do the mid rates, which I'll do at 80. And 10% expo, positive expo. And then position 0, I'm going to leave at 100% and no expo. Go to my ailerons, assign it to the same switch, set my low rates, same settings of 20 and 60. Move to my mid. Drop to 80-10. Leave my high rates at 100 and 100. Move to the rudder channel. Assign that to switch F as well. I'm not going to set as much on this one because the rudder, I find I don't even use that much. So I'm going to set to 10 and 80 for the low rate. The mid rate I'm going to do at 90 and 5, and leaving my high rates at 100. Okay, the next step in this is the channel assign. So for the channel assign, I have to go to the system setup, scroll down to channel assign, scroll past this, hit next. Okay, the gear channel should be assigned to switch B, which would be your standard flight mode switch. Auxiliary 1 goes to button I, which would be your bind button. Auxiliary 2, which is channels 7 through 10, are all inhibited. And that's it for the setup. Fairly straightforward setup. Go over the sheet here. You have stability mode, low angle, high angle, and agility mode. So I'm going to get the quadcopter, bind this up, and do some testing.